Yo, what's up, family? What's up, family? Yes, sir. This your boy. This your boy, Raw and Uncut, man. Your boy, Raw and Uncut. Y'all got to excuse my hair this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Just out here at work, man, trying to get it. So we gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it. We gonna talk today. We gonna talk about it. Yes, we are. We gonna talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my earphones together. We gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all ready for this talk? Now, first I want to give a shout out to my subscribers, to all my friends, family, loved ones, even to my haters, man. I want y'all to tune in and join me while I'm on this live right now. You know what I'm saying? If not, if you can't, if you at work, you got things going on, I understand. Making money. Just make sure you go to my channel, like, share, subscribe, and go back and watch this video and comment on this video. I will write you back. If I see your comment, I will try to respond. I respond to good messages. I respond to bad messages. It's all love to me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I want to give thanks to the Most High, to my ancestors for watching over me and watching over my family, keeping us safe. We're gonna hop right into this video. I I got something to say, y'all. Okay, as y'all can see, the video is titled "Y'all Try Too Hard." You know, so I was on the Lapeep Network channel last night, and I was watching JB. Shout out to JB, Jonathan Banner from Barronville. Shout out to you, man. Pretty good show last night. Overall, pretty good show. I can't complain about that. Um, and they were talking about basically like, is it a such thing as toxic masculinity? Can you be toxic masculinity? A lot of people said no. All the men said no. If you had some of the women on there, I felt like they were all capping, trying to make themselves look good for YouTube and talk all these YouTube talking points. And that's my issue with a lot of this YouTube stuff. These people gets on YouTube and they paint this picture of themselves, right? And they try to say what sound good, but the reality is, it's always too much of something. For example, you can drink too much water. You know what I'm saying? You can overdo it. You can overdo anything. So it is a such thing called toxic masculinity. Now I know y'all probably saying, well, since you know so much, Raw and Uncut, give us some examples of toxic masculinity, right? Well, I'm gonna give you a few examples of. I'm gonna give you some examples of toxic masculinity, right? You got a man, right? He's so toxic to the point where his woman don't have a voice. She can't voice her opinion on nothing. Nothing about her matters. It's always his way or the highway. That's toxic masculinity. Anytime you're in a marriage, and I'm just gonna go off of marriage, because relationships, they count, but they don't. It all depends on the dynamics. But in a marriage, as a man, yes, you are the leader, you are the head of that household. Yes, I get it. Whether you're making all the money or not, the respect should be understood. But respect goes both ways. You can't be this dude to where you're being a leader, but you're being a controlling dictator. That's not how this works. I've been married 6 years. I don't know it all. Don't claim to know it all. And whatever works for your marriage or whatever, you do that. If it's working, it's working. But when you marry a woman and you say, we are one, and I hear this a lot on YouTube, and this is why that's why I say stuff like I say, because they be contradicting themselves a lot. If y'all go and watch these different panels, watch different shows, just listen to what they say. These are talking points that they are talking about. They say shit like, well, when you marry someone, y'all become one, right? Y'all become one unit, one person. Y'all become one. It's no more individuality, but you become one. Okay, in a more spiritual sense type thing. You become one. Okay. Now, if I become one with a person, I can't tell this person. I can't tell my wife, if we're one, I can't tell my wife, hey, you don't have a say so in this household. What I say go. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Marriage is give and take. And that's go both ways. It's give and take on both ends. You're gonna give, she's gonna take, she's gonna give, you're gonna take. Y'all give it to each other, y'all take it from each other. To reach a common ground, to get to where y'all need to go to build a foundation, is gonna be a give and take marriage. So when y'all get on this YouTube, on these panels, and y'all talking this stuff, listen, you can always overdo things. You can be so toxic to the point where you're just controlling as hell. Don't no woman want to just be too controlled. Your masculinity is so toxic to the point where you can't even be emotionally available for your woman. That's toxic masculinity. You can be so toxic in your masculinity to the point where you can't even be vulnerable to yourself or around your woman. You're always trying to not cry or, go to your woman and express yourself. Because these guys on YouTube, they feel like a masculine man don't supposed to show no emotion. It's like it makes you weak or something. No, guys. Like I wrote a comment last night, and he read my comment, and everybody kind of like, it's all love to me. I don't know these people. I watch this stuff for entertainment. I'm a grown ass man. I don't need validation from nobody. You feel me? I validate my own self. I don't need validation from nobody. Long as me and my wife rocking together, everybody else don't matter to me. So when I wrote my comment, I said, I said something about, basically saying it's okay to cry as a man. It's okay to cry. Let it out. Yes. Don't let these YouTube guys make y'all men feel like you can't be emotional sometimes. You can't cry. You can't feel sad. Like you gotta always be a strong person. Let that shit out. Because one thing about it, us as black men, and probably men all over the world, has always been taught men don't cry, men don't get emotional, men don't be vulnerable, all this different type of stuff. No, let that shit out, bro, because that shit can build up stress, depression. You can be frustrated. It can build up anxiety. It can make you sick, man. Building that stuff in and not having an outlet. Go to therapy. I've been going to therapy and it's working out just fine for me. I have my moments where I still like I said, once you go to therapy, you gotta keep going because at the same time, there's always gonna be things that can trigger you. But one thing I learned about therapy, and it's helping me to know, hey, it's okay to be vulnerable, especially with your wife. I'm not saying go to her complaining all the time, but pick the times where you can be vulnerable, man. Because this is one thing my wife explained to me. Women want to be, they want to know that they man can go that can get to that emotional place with them. Women are emotional, we know this. So if you can some kind of way tap into that, bro, you and your wife should rock forever because you able to know when to tap into that emotional state and get to that point with your wife where both of y'all embracing each other. You're tapping into your emotions. Y'all are both vulnerable, and it brings y'all together. It makes y'all stronger, man. You know, I watched the show last night. Like I said, shout out to JB. Shout out to the Lafitte Network. I watch these shows. I watch these different things, and let me tell you, don't be fooled by these guys on these panels and these YouTube stuff, and they doing all these talking points. They sound like an advertisement billboard or something. They sound like a commercial. They try to dress it up and make it look so good, but I bet you behind closed doors, these guys are not living the way they talk, man. They're not living like this. You got to know how to connect with your woman on all levels, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. You got to be able to tap into that stuff like with your woman. You got to tap into that, bro, because if you don't want to go lacking in no area. You want to cover all the bases. You want to cover all your bases. But if y'all continue to listen to these guys for more than just entertainment, then you're cheating yourself. You're gonna start putting more pressure on yourself, and you're gonna be trying too hard to be a man, a leader. Let me tell you something. This is one of the topic points. They always say a man is a leader, right? This is what they say on these YouTube channels. A man is a leader. Let me tell you the definition of a leader in my perspective. Not what the Google says dictionary. What I view as a leader. A leader is a person that can bring structure, vision, discipline, and also a leader is able to connect and communicate with everybody that's around them to lead. If you're a leader and you only able to connect with people that think like you, then you're not a very good leader. A leader know how to draw people in on all different aspects. You can bring people in on an emotional level, on a physical level, on a mental level. You can bring them in and lead these people. You able to communicate with all different types of people, with all different types of personalities. That's a leader. A leader does get vulnerable sometimes because you still got to be able to connect with the people around you and show them that you got compassion. Let's take it a step farther. Let's go to the Bible, right? Let's go to the Bible. A lot of people might not be Christian. I'm not a Christian, but I know the Bible because I used to be one. Let's get it right. Jesus even cried, man. Do you think Jesus tried to hold back tears to not cry because he was like, because he was a leader, he didn't want to show no weakness? No, he showed compassion. He showed compassion. And that's what we lack as men when it comes to our women. And y'all wonder why the women are not trying to follow us and let us lead, because they can't connect with us. If you know women are emotional, some kind of way you gotta try to tap into your feminine side that you have inside of you. And don't let these men tell you on these panels and stuff that men don't have feminine ways, and they have masculine, and we all got masculine and feminine energy inside of us. Let's get that right. Reason why I know that, because you got a mama and you got a dad. You got the DNA of both worlds. You got the DNA of a woman and you got the DNA of a man. So DNA genes. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So let's get that fact straight. So when you hear these guys saying, "Well, men shouldn't be emotional, men shouldn't be having these feminine ways," and this and that, let me tell you something. It's okay to embrace your feminine side. It's the feminine energy that you do have in you. You can embrace it, but it takes a man that knows who he is and confident in himself and secure in himself to embrace that side and show that side every now and then. I say it all the time. Every now and then, a leader knows when to feel compassion and feel vulnerable to connect with his people that following him. Everybody want to be a leader and don't know how. Everybody do not know how to. That's why I say, y'all try too hard, man. Y'all try too hard to be men. It's not that hard. It's easy as hell. It's easy as hell. So a lot of times I don't be understanding all these talking points that these guys be having on this internet stuff. I don't understand it. It's like y'all is on a Ferris wheel. It's like y'all keep going in circles, round and round and round and round, merry-go-round. Y'all keep going in circles with the same old talking points, with the same old shit. And the reason why y'all doing that is because y'all don't have a solution. Let's just be honest. Y'all do not have a solution for what the problem really is. The problem ain't the women. Let's just get this fact straight out there. And I'm keeping it real with y'all today because I'm raw and uncut. And I'm going to keep this shit raw and I'm going to keep it uncut for you. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. Listen, the problem is the men. Y'all men try too hard. Y'all try too hard to prove that y'all men. A real man ain't got to prove shit. A real man just walk in the room and his presence is felt soon as he walk in the room because he's a man. Respect ain't even got to be talked about. It's going to be given regardless because I'm a man. When I walk in that room, my presence is going to demand respect. I don't got to ask nobody to give me no respect. I'm going to respect everybody in the room. Once you disrespect me, now we gotta have a talk. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta respect me, and it goes without saying. I don't have to tell anybody to respect me. I don't have to tell nobody that. So, like I said, it was a great show last night. Great show, man. I hands down, it was a good show. The chat was lit. You know, the panel, they did their thing. Like I said, shout out to JB, shout out to Cam, shout out to Cheeky Banda, shout out to Logic, shout out to Sway in the morning, shout out to all of you that was on that panel last night. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all did y'all thing. Shout out to JR, the Lapine Network. Shout out to everybody over there in the network. I watch y'all content. I love watching these different panels. I love watching Security Boss. Shout out to Security Boss. I love watching these channels and the panels. I watch it a lot of times for entertainment. But if I can get something out of it, then I'll get something out of it. But a lot of times I watched on these panels just to see for entertainment purposes. What are they gonna talk about? Is they gonna come up with a solution this time? Or is it just gonna be a whole lot of merry-go-round the circles type stuff? And a lot of times it'd be a whole lot of ring around the roses. Just going in circles. And I feel like us as a people, and I'm just talking about my black people, we got to come up with some solutions. We got to start trying to figure out how can we get our community back the way it needs to be. Think about when the Black Panthers was running their communities, right? You had black families that were together. You had the Black Panther. They had their own school system. You know, they had stuff where they had their own newspaper. They had their own shit. We need to get back to those times. And they didn't tolerate no shit from no other race. They didn't tolerate it. And I'm gonna talk about another thing that I hear on these panels. Y'all stop talking about these Pookies and Ray Rays. What the fuck is a Pookie and a Ray Ray? Let's start talking about Pookies and Ray Rays. Because you can be a millionaire and still be a fucking Pookie or a Ray Ray. So let's just get it. Let's keep it cheap. Let's keep it 1,000. You can be rich and still be a Pookie or a Ray Ray. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you from or how much money you make. You can still be a Pookie or a Ray Ray. A Pookie or a Ray Ray to me is a nigga is a person that is not on their shit. They not on their shit like that. You know, they kind of like deadbeat dads and stuff like that. Those are Pookies to me when you don't take care of your responsibility. So just because you might have $100,000 a year job doesn't mean you taking care of your kid. Doesn't mean you handling your responsibility. You might be mismanaging your money. Yeah, you might make $100,000 on paper, but if a person go look at your bank account, you probably ain't even got $1,000 in that motherfucker. You make $100,000 a year. So you could be a Pookie or a Ray Ray and still have money. So stop bringing on these Pookies and Ray Rays. What y'all need to start doing is embracing the Pookies and the Ray Rays. Try to get the Pookies and the Ray Rays on board with what y'all bringing, and we put it all together and let's build. But y'all want to dismiss the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Bonquishas. Y'all want to dismiss them because y'all think they ratchet. Y'all think they hood. There's a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays and Bonquishas out here. They got college degrees, probably smarter than some of y'all niggas on the panel. But y'all sit up here, y'all wanna turn away from them, turn your nose up at them, and then you wanna run up behind these uppity, stuck-up ass niggas. They don't be talking about shit, saying a whole lot of nothing. That's why I say y'all try too hard. Y'all try too hard to be men on this YouTube stuff. And y'all try too hard to make yourself look like you masculine. Y'all try too hard. Embrace who you are, man. Embrace who you are. If you need therapy, if you need to go to therapy to help get that shit out and embrace who you are on the inside, I'm telling you, go get help. Go get help, man. The only reason why I can say go get help, go get therapy is because I'm doing it now. I've taken the steps to help better me as a person, no matter what my circumstances. No matter what my circumstances. I'm an average guy. I make $60,000 a year at best. I'm 32 years old. I still got goals, ambitions. I still got dreams. I got a lot of stuff. But I got a wife. I've been married 6 years. I got one child, no outside kids. But I embrace the Pookies and the Ray Ray because I've been them. I've been in that position where I probably was labeled damn Pookie or Ray Ray, but they ain't call it Pookie and Ray Ray then. They call you a fucking hoe. You was a hoe, a male hoe. You slanging iron all over the place. But thank God I don't have a whole bunch of kids to show for it. All I can do is tell you how I used to rock, how I used to get down with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I used to be just like some of these guys on YouTube, where I feel like a man shouldn't cry, a man shouldn't show no weakness. You gotta do all. You gotta be tough. You gotta do all this shit just to be a man. But the older I got, the more relaxed I got because I had to be more confident in myself and know who I am. I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly where I want to be in life. It's no doubt about it. And I'm going to get there. But I ain't trying to be on here long. I'm about to go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all make sure y'all go to my channel, Raw and Uncut. Like, share, subscribe to this video. Yeah, I had to go live today. I had to go live. I had something I wanted to say. And listen, I'm telling y'all, the same way I am online, it's the same way I am in real life. I don't sugarcoat that shit. I'm a conservative type dude. If I see something, you know, and you ask me my opinion on it, I'm gonna give you the honest truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. Even if it hurts your feelings, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. I am just gonna tell you the outright truth, and it is what it is. You can hate me or like me after the fact. I don't really care at that point. I told you what you want. I told you what you needed to hear and not what you wanted to hear. And that's the problem with a lot of these YouTube niggas. Y'all get on their YouTube panels and stuff. Y'all get on these YouTube panels and y'all say shit that people want to hear instead of telling people what they need to hear. But that's it, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer, man. Y'all make sure y'all go back and watch the video. Y'all support my channel. I got 17 subscribers. I need more subscribers, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man, about Raw and Uncut. Y'all go and talk about my channel. Y'all get me out there. Let's get me up to 1,000 subscribers, man. Let's get me up to 1,000 subs, man. Let's try to do it. At least get me to 100 subscribers. You know, give me something, man. Y'all fuck with my content. I see y'all be viewing my content. Come on, man. Let's do this. Cause I'm gonna bring solutions on how we can fix our community and what we need to do, and we can come up with some shit and we can make some shit happen. It's about the results, and we're gonna do it step by step. We're gonna do it the right way, so there won't be no cracks in the foundation when we try to build. Won't be no cracks in the foundation, so the house can stand for a test of time and not fall. So that's my time, y'all. Listen, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the one that do subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I thank y'all for watching my content. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to bring videos to y'all. You know, I'm gonna continue to do my part. I'm just looking for y'all to do y'all, man. I'm not asking for no money. I don't need no cash out or nothing like that, man. I don't need none of that. I don't have no Patreon, none of that. I'm not here to make money off of none of y'all. I'm here to help build with y'all. Let's build together. Let's build together. So with that being said, man, y'all stay blessed, less stress, and I wish y'all much success out there. Peace.